Star State and Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this was once Clutch City. Now it's no doubt the land of threes.
Oh, Ed, do you smell that? There's some seasoning going on out there. There's going to be some cooking tonight.
It could be sizzling here this evening. Let's get ready for the opening tip. It's crazy, Jay. Lakers haven't been to the playoffs in a long time. This year they retired Kobe Bryant's two numbers, number 8, number 24, but you forget how long it's been. A lot of young pieces. We'll see if Luke Walton can get them over the top.
Well, they may not be winning championships, but you love the fact that they're moving in the right direction. They have 35 wins in the 2017-2018 season. That's the most wins they've had in their franchise since 12 and 13. That's incredible, and they're doing it with youth, young assets. You think about Lonzo Ball, Rob Pelinka, and Magic Johnson took a chance on him with the second pick in the draft. He's done exceptionally well his rookie year. Got a couple of triple-doubles, really found his way. It's going to be great to see a young point guard go against a veteran like CP3, who we all know is fiery defensively, will try to make life difficult for Lonzo bringing the ball up the court.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Harden. For 3. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down. Sometimes it looks like he's not locked in, but think otherwise.
Let's be honest. Sometimes he is not locked in when the ball isn't in his hands. But do you need James Harden to be locked in 100% of the time? No, you need him to be locked in 95% when he has the ball in his hands. That's when something spectacular is going to happen offensively for your team.
Now Paul with the basketball. Just under a minute to go in a low-scoring first quarter of play. Got it.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Harden with the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Had a chance, but it's no good. So the Rockets with the lead after 1 at Toyota Center. Jay and I return to Houston after this. It's the NBA, and it's on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Paul to Capella. From the painted area, won't go down. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Capella down low, and the finish. Slam dunk. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Kyle Kuzma. That no good, off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Paul to Harden. And the basket good at the rim. Can only imagine how frustrating that is to stop.
It's beyond an arduous task for the defender. I'm getting frustrated even talking about it. Let me tell you 2 reasons why. Number 1, he's been top 5 in the league since the 2012-13 season in free throws attempted per game. That's pretty impressive. Will make any defender hesitant. And number 2, whenever the league implements a rule about you called the Harden rule for his knack for drawing cheap fouls, that's going to make any defender have a difficult time guarding Mr. Harden.
To Paul. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Knocks it down off the step back.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
That's it. First half has come to an end with the Rockets in front.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
James Harden at the controls. Here comes the screen. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. James to Kyle Kuzma. Ball. Rockets come up with it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Inside, he scores. Knowing Carmelo Anthony, the competitor, you know he wants to do the same things as he was doing 5 years ago. Can he?
Well, the answer easy is no. Your mind is telling you yes, but your body is saying the exact opposite. The next step for Carmelo Anthony is to understand that he needs to keep it simple. If he's a catch-and-shoot player, help provide spacing and open up that lane for other players to attack.
Harden in possession. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. And scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Houston takes over. From the outside, no good. Kuzma. McGee powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul to P.J. Tucker. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. 3 quarters complete. We have a tie ball game. All even through 3 quarters. Who can pull away as we get started here in the 4th? Los Angeles has the basketball.
Ice. Sit down, I'm here. See the screen, see it.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Tucker to Harden. Here comes the screen.
Hey, kick me the ball.
Short jumper off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Kuzma to James. Stuffs it down with authority.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Capella to Anthony. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Hall to P.J. Tucker. Anthony buries it.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Whistle blows, intentional foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. Ball. To Caldwell Pope. Ball. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three. Straight on three. At the buzzer, it's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one by 3. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.